Elms have a TV rolled in. I'm here with Dr. Ferrari, who is the director and scientist of the MEG Lab. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what it is that you do and a bit more about the MEG machine?
Sure. Our machine is called magnetoencephalography, or MEG for short.
I'm glad you pronounced that for me because I've been unable to.
Yeah. So what MEG is basically a neurophysiology device, one of the sort of most sensitive sensing devices in the world. And we record the brain waves that are emitted when the brain is working, basically.
Right.
Here at Dell Pediatric Hospital, we use MEG to localize epileptiform activity in patients with epilepsy, and also map functional activity in those patients and also brain tumor patients before they go to surgery. So we have a non-invasive method for localizing function and bad parts of the brain, so to give the surgeons information prior to going into surgery. This technology revolutionized the non-invasive mapping world, actually. There's only about 25 clinical sites in the world in the country, that have this technology, and we're one of 6 pediatric hospitals in the country that have the opportunity to use this technology.
All right, so I'm here with Dr. Mark Lee, who's a brain surgeon, I just found out. And can you tell me a little bit about what you do here at Dell Children's?
Well, I mean, obviously I do brain surgery, but the main thing I do is epilepsy surgery. So this is for children whose seizures aren't controlled with medication. And so we put a lot of effort into trying to find the area of the brain where the seizures are coming from, and then we can actually do surgery to cure the epilepsy.
Cool. And so one of the things that Extra Life helped out with the Rooster Teeth helped out with, was the MEG machine upstairs. Can you talk about how that sort of helps what you do?
That's really very important in what we do with epilepsy. That helps us localize the area of the brain where the seizures are coming from. It's very helpful. Basically, what we do is if we can find a small spot in the brain where the seizures are coming from, we can actually place a laser fiber with computer guidance into that spot, and then in the MRI scanner actually burn a lesion that we can actually see developing in the MRI, so we can be very precise. And the real advantage of that is that the patients actually leave the hospital the next day. And the MEG really helps us localize where we need to put that electrode and the laser fiber to do this.
I'm here with Gina, who has a daughter, Daisy, at Dell Children's. So did you want to tell us a little bit about Daisy's experience at Dell Children's, or your experience as a parent having a child at Dell Children's?
Sure, absolutely. Daisy is 15 years old, and
Hey guys, so we are here for Extra Life. We are at Dell Children's Hospital in Austin, Texas, and we're going to do a little walk around and meet some people involved with Dell Children's and see how our Extra Life contributions actually help out the hospital. So hope you enjoy. Katie, you ready for this?
I'm so ready for this.
All right, let's do it.
I'm here with Christy, the epilepsy program manager, and we're in front of this really cool room that we're going to get her to explain a little bit more about.
Absolutely. So we're on what we call our epilepsy monitoring unit right now. This is a place where kiddos can come and they can have EEGs done. Our kiddos are usually in the room, their own patient rooms, but what we've been able to do is have a wireless system so that the kiddos can actually leave their room and come here to this playroom, which has a lot of different sensory items and different textures and fun lights and things that they can actually play and get out of their room. And that's something they haven't been able to do before until we expanded into this bigger unit about a year and a half ago. So we're very excited about it.
Now we're here with Emily, who is the nurse practitioner, and Kevin, who is the EEG technologist. Very cool title. And I just want to ask you guys a little bit about what you do here in this particular ward and at Dell Children's.
Well, I see the kids every day, check on them and listen to them and see how they're doing. I help put in medication orders, etc. And kind of in the physician's eyes and ears when they're not here. These guys let us know when someone's having a seizure, and then we treat appropriately.
So what we do, me and the techs will put electrodes on top of the kids' heads, and that'll look at the electrical activity in their brains, and then so we watch and see if there's any abnormal activity, and then we talk to Emily and the doctors, and then they medicate based on that.
So we're in the HEB amphitheater here at Dell Children's Hospital. Now this is a place where kids can come where they might be attached to their IVs still. They can all come together, spend some time with other kids in the hospital, watch a clown perform here. I'm not very clowny, but you know, have somebody come and perform here, a comedian, a clown, or they can watch films, have a TV rolled in. I'm here with Dr. Ferrari, who is the director and scientist of the MEG Lab. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what it is that you do and a bit more about the MEG machine?
Sure. Our machine is called magnetoencephalography, or MEG for short.
I'm glad you pronounced that for me because I've been unable to.
Yeah. So what MEG is basically a neurophysiology device, one of the sort of most sensitive sensing devices in the world. And we record the brain waves that are emitted when the brain is working, basically. Right. Here at Dell Pediatric Hospital, we use MEG to localize epileptiform activity in patients with epilepsy, and also map functional activity in those patients and also brain tumor patients before they go to surgery. So we have a non-invasive method for localizing function and bad parts of the brain, so to give the surgeons information prior to going into surgery. This technology revolutionized the non-invasive mapping world, actually. There's only about 25 clinical sites in the world in the country, that have this technology, and we're one of 6 pediatric hospitals in the country that have the opportunity to use this technology.
All right, so I'm here with Dr. Markley, who's a brain surgeon, I just found out. And can you tell me a little bit about what you do here at Dell Children's?
Well, I mean, obviously I do brain surgery, but the main thing I do is epilepsy surgery. So this is for children whose seizures aren't controlled with medication. And so we put a lot of effort into trying to find the area of the brain where the seizures are coming from, and then we can actually do surgery to cure the epilepsy.
Cool. And so one of the things that Extra Life helped out with the Rooster Teeth helped out with, was the MEG machine upstairs. Can you talk about how that sort of helps what you do?
That's really very important in what we do with epilepsy. That helps us localize the area of the brain where the seizures are coming from. It's very helpful. Basically, what we do is if we can find a small spot in the brain where the seizures are coming from, we can actually place a laser fiber with computer guidance into that spot, and then in the MRI scanner actually burn a lesion that we can actually see developing in the MRI, so we can be very precise. And the real advantage of that is that the patients actually leave the hospital the next day. And the MEG really helps us localize where we need to put that electrode and the laser fiber to do this.
I'm here with Gina, who has a daughter, Daisy, at Dell Children's. So did you want to tell us a little bit about Daisy's experience at Dell Children's, or your experience as a parent having a child at Dell Children's?
Sure, absolutely. Daisy is 15 years old, and we kind of fell into being treated at Dell Children's by chance, kind of after several years of being treated for epilepsy and autism. And it's been a wonderful experience. We were here last month for a few days and learned a lot about Daisy's condition, and have had the opportunity to meet some amazing doctors and some individuals that are working with her and providing care, as well as working with us on planning her future and making some good decisions. So it's been a really positive experience.
Now we're here with Gwen, this wonderful, wonderful woman. Gwen, do you want to tell me what it is that you do here at Dell Children's and sort of where we are and who we have here?
Sure. I'm Gwen. I'm a nurse, actually, and I'm a manager of the neonatal intensive care unit for Dell Children's Hospital. And I also manage the neonatal transport team. A lot of our babies come sometimes for prematurity, but also for very specialized complex needs like surgery. They have a cardiac problem at birth, or if they are in need of a pediatric subspecialist of any kind. So here's a little baby, for example, who's been with us for a couple of months, and he's more than doubled his birth weight. So he's about
we only
3
saw him
pounds.
2 weeks ago when we came here.
Right. And now he's over 3 pounds about. So when he came, he was just a little over a pound. And you see he's off the ventilator now. He's learning how to eat and grow. And so he's just doing really well. And he was transported in by our neonatal transport team. We have babies who stay here for many months, so we kind of become part of their family at first. We build a really strong bond with the family because this is such an important part of their lives.
I'm here with Roger, whose son Alex is here at Dell Children's. Did you want to talk a little bit about what Alex is here for?
Yeah, Alex, back on August 26th, he was out on a soccer field, and what happened was a stray lightning bolt hit him while he was at his first soccer practice of the season. And this lightning strike caused him to go into cardiac arrest. They then transported him initially to Dell by helicopter. When he first came to Dell, he was still largely unresponsive. So they were working on wound care for the still existing burn injuries.
How old is Alex?
He's 9, yeah. So
he's still growing.
He's still growing, yeah. And the other thing that he's gotten a lot of here from Dell is he's had occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy, and music therapy. And since he's been here, he's started becoming more interactive. He's talking now. Quietly.
Which I bet is a huge relief.
Oh, it is a huge relief. He's tracking us. He's looking around. He's enjoying when we play music he's familiar with. He'll smile.
So, Kip, I was wondering what day would be good to take this back to the office, if that's okay?
No, it's not okay.
No?
Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about Dell Children's Hospital. We've been working with these guys now for a couple years, and they're incredible. And you can see everything inside is amazing, and what you are doing is helping these people. So thank you everyone who's supporting Extra Life, and if you can, please donate. And if not, just spread the word. Just get the word out there. You know, us gamers, we're trying to do good in the world, and so hope you're helping out. So again, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for helping out. I know Dell Children's very excited about this, so thank you all, and enjoy the stream.
So, Caleb was in the machine. What's your conclusion on that?
Yes, we just finished the recording, and unfortunately, we think there's nothing there.
Nothing there. Doctor says.
All right, we are back, and thank you everyone for joining in, and we have a very, very special guest. We have Mr. LeVar Burton and Miss Mika Burton as well. So thank you for joining us, and they're going to be hanging out with us for a little bit, playing some video games, answering some questions, and yeah, just kind of, helping support the cause.
What am I, chopped liver over here?
Oh yeah, also Gus.
Gus is here. Hello. Love you, Gus.
Hey, how's it going?
Jack, not so much.
Oh,
Bird
well,
started.
All right,
And he's off the
Shut it
stream.
down.
Adios.
Shut it down. So anyway, we're raising money for Extra Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've seen it multiple times now, that means you've been watching for close to 4 hours. So thank you so much for watching. Woo! That is very, very awesome. And the guys at Dell, like I'm getting texts and emails already from people at Dell freaking out about this. So thank you so much.
In a good way, I hope.
In a good way. Everyone's very, very excited. We sold over 6,000 posters already. So we're tracking to do 2,000 an hour, which is just ridiculous. Or almost 2,000 an hour. And yeah, it's been fantastic. And so we've got Mr. Burton here to hang out and play some games. And we have some copies of his book as well, The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm. It's his brand new book. It just hit the stores, right?
October 7th, it came out.
Yeah, and so he's got some copies of this we'll be giving away for some donation amounts and stuff.
We may even have a story time later.
Yeah, so Katie threw out the idea of you reading a certain, I guess, quote-unquote children's book. I don't know if you'd call it a children's book. And I was like, I don't know if we can ask that, and I don't know if Mika picked up on it or what, but
it's happening.
Suddenly now, this is I think we have created a stretch goal. so we are at 64,000 right now. How about we say $75,000? Mr. LeVar Burton reads "Go the Fuck to Sleep" live on the stream.
Story time.
Story time with Mr. LeVar Burton.
And how do people donate, Jack?
If you go to roosterteeth.com/extralife, you can go and click our donation page and donate there. And don't forget, also, we have multiple things coming up. We have $100,000 in donations. We're announcing a major Achievement Hunter project coming up soon. We're also giving away these foam core posters up here. You can see in the upper corner that are the "We Want You to Be Part of Extra Life" posters. Those are autographed by people. I think at 100,000, we are giving away the Ray one. And then at 150,000, Blaine and I are going to do a truffle shuffle live on camera, and I'm sure we'll do other stuff as well. And then Gus, I don't know if you want to contribute, but at 200,000, we have the Ryan the Gnome picture that everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about that.
So everyone is very excited for that. So we have a Ryan the Gnome photo, but not only that, we have Ryan's Twist article, which was Twist is like the teen bop magazine he's in, and his incredibly a rough quote, a pretty hilarious quote. And I've gone ahead and said I'll throw on top of this. I don't know if you want to jump in as well. I'm throwing on top of this a photo of me as a child dressed as a pound puppy.
I'll watching it every day.
Lucky you.
But isn't it right across the road from Paco's Tacos?
Yeah, I like Paco. I think I like Paco's more than Torchy's.
I like Paco's more than Torchy's too. Caleb tried to disown me from life for saying that.
No, you also said you don't like Torchy's tacos. That is what I disowned you for. It is not about you liking one more than the other. You said you do not like
Caleb,
Torchy's tacos.
How come you did not mention Paco's Tacos?
I actually did originally when I was talking to her about possible breakfast places.
Okay. Well, I think Torchy's is a little more iconic.
And we can still go to Paco's Tacos.
Well, I must say that Torchy's was delicious.
All right.
It was.
Out of here.
I'm glad. Which taco did you get from Torchy's?
I had
Democrat.
I had the Democrat, and then I had
trashy trailer
I had a trashy trailer park.
That's my favorite, I think.
Very, very lovely taco. That. Absolutely.
It's like it's chicken with queso on it, if I recall properly.
Yeah, get a trashy that's got queso on there.
That's what I should be getting, because I got the Democrat and it made me really sick, and that's why my experience is being like.
The Democrat was so good though.
The Democrat was awesome.
Yeah.
The barbacoa was
Let me know in half an hour.
I like the trashy ranch hand, which like the ranch hand's like the breakfast burrito.
Okay.
But you throw queso on there. Oh, it's so tasty.
I would eat queso on almost anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
stretch goal. I will eat queso.
That's cool. All right. The next $5, we're getting a bowl of queso and just eating it.
I'll be careful of what I say.
Seriously. Put some chips in there and eat it.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
Yeah, you should
Oh
watch
no,
yourself,
guys, that's
Dad.
crazy. Don't do that. That would be really weird.
Blaine got his chest waxed, but I'll eat queso.
Did you see it?
I did,
It
dude.
was bleeding.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
it
feel like
bleeding?
that
I
wasn't
didn't see
done
that.
right then.
Yeah.
I feel like
That was not in the photo you sent me.
Yes, it was.
The blood?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blood was
he had
in the
little
photo.
like blood specks on
Really?
his chest.
he should have
Oh,
brought a
I
tight white
thought I
shirt to
did
put
not
on
look closely
afterwards.
at that.
Oh man, that looks so painful. I don't, he was like excited too. He's like, "All right, sure, I'll wax my chest." And it's
Giggling like a
he
schoolgirl.
was. Although I think you punched him in the face the first one. Yeah, she
What?
she ripped up and kept going and hit him in the nose.
No. He said, do the fake countdown thing. Like, do the 1, 2, and
Oh,
then
like you did to
grip
my
it
face?
on 2. But I did it on 1, and he hadn't stopped looking. So his head was still up, and I, like, hit him in the face as I... Anyway, he's fine. He's fine.
No, yeah, the timing for that first one was amazing. It was perfect. Definitely a highlight reel.
All right, and so the guys at Extra Life actually just tweeted, this is a good reminder. It said, guys, remember to game healthy, stretch, move about, keep the blood moving. That's very important. So if you're going to be streaming today,
Yeah.
if you're going to be playing games for like 24 hours,
Right.
take a 30-minute break, walk around, get some air. We're all going to be rotating out throughout the day, so no one person is going to be sitting down playing the whole time.
I just took my
That's
dog
what-
for a walk.
Oh, you
so-
did?
Yeah.
Play an exercise game.
There you go.
Get up, move around.
We were playing Hole in the Wall not too long ago. That was pretty fun.
Not a bad idea to actually go outside and breathe fresh air.
Yeah.
Who needs fresh air when you have video
Lots of
games,
water,
Dad?
lots of hydration. Remember to eat.
Yes.
Eat.
Get food.
queso.
Eating and hydration, Katie. Good advice.
And so, yeah, eat something healthy too. Get some snacks, get some apples and bananas. That's good
And then
stuff.
pour queso on him.
Just dump
Melt
queso.
cheese on everything.
So apples and queso?
There you go, apples and queso.
That
Oh,
sounds
absolutely.
really good.
Absolutely.
Man, that sounds like a carnival food waiting to happen. Probably has happened
It's only
already,
carnival food if
honestly,
you
in
deep fry
Texas.
it.
So, okay, so we got Mika, you're playing some Destiny here with Caleb. Looks like you guys are running a strike. Is this the, which one is this?
Something on Venus.
This,
I do
is
not-
this the one where you killed the Archon?
I just did level 24. Oh no, I hate
Do we do
this
daily
one.
or weekly?
Like this one, it depends.
Oh, it's just the guy you have to go in and inside the ship.
Yeah, it's like, do you
Yeah.
turn right or do you turn left?
Yeah,
Like,
if you-
because there's...
If you go through the
I
door
know
and hit
where
the
we
pipes.
are.
Oh no.
I hate this
I
one.
hate this one.
Which was all your fault.
I apologize.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Someone accepted.
yeah, and so again, so we are raising money for Extra Life right now. So please, if you can, go to roosterteeth.com/Extra Life. Click on that link and donate. Remember, buy one of these posters. They're only available now for another 20 hours or so.
Yep.
How much
So-
are they, Jack?
They are $10 a piece. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
And
$10.
and you can buy as many as you want. If you want to buy 100 posters, go for it. We're not going to stop you. Emma, what are you doing here? Oh, you just crazy dog. She's wandering about today.
Did you talk about the international store?
I think I've mentioned it before, but if you
Okay.
want to explain it, go for it.
Oh, just that the poster is only available through the international store, so you can't get it through the Australian and New Zealand store or the UK store. So if you are logged into those stores, you have to exit out of them or change my store and then go to international, and then you can buy the poster there. If you want to buy more things and you want to go through the Australian store, it would be 2 separate transactions. So yeah,
All right.
everything is being shipped out from America.
America.
Okay.
America.
Looks like Rooster Teeth might be down right now.
Yes, I think we have a technical difficulty. You guys,
Yeah, we're back up.
the chief engineer is in the house
There
and
we
it's
go.
fixed. It's fixed.
It's all good. Okay, yeah, we are good to go. Sweet. All right, so there you go. So we're gonna be playing some
I have a
games.
special ammo.
And yeah, remember at 75,000, we're gonna have story time with Mr. LeVar. And I'm very please hit that goal. Like, Gus, can I borrow your credit card? I need to put a $10,000 charge on it. If you're cool with that.
I'm going to call the bank.
Okay.
Have you played any of Borderlands, a pre-sequel, Jack?
I played a little bit. Actually, I got to go out to 2K with Katie and Ashley, actually, and play some Borderlands and Evolve.
Nice.
And yeah.
Does it make you homesick watching him play Borderlands, Katie? It's like Australia in space.
I didn't know that. They actually have a lot of in the new one. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about it yet.
It's out.
It's the game is out now. So
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So they have red belly black snake. Okay, so there's a snake in Australia called the red belly black snake, and it's a very venomous snake, and they have a character based off that. And I didn't realize, but a lot of a story that one of the PR representatives was telling me was when they make it in Australia, they put faux voiceovers in it just so that the characters will, like, so the story will make sense. And they liked the accent so much that they kept it for some of the characters.
Nice.
So, and I didn't know that, and I thought that was really cool. But yeah, it was kind of interesting learning a little bit. I didn't actually know, so.
Oh.
So yes, it did make me a little homesick. But I'm going back on Monday, so.
I was
okay,
actually
that's
going to go
good.
try and hide.
And you're going in
Because
November,
I
aren't
need to
you?
Yeah, I'm
turn off
going
notifications
in a couple of weeks. I'll be there a
messages.
couple of weeks after you.
So you're doing Brisbane and Adelaide?
Adelaide. I've been to Adelaide once before.
I
went
love
there for the
Adelaide.
film festival. Yeah, you know, Adelaide's actually a sister city for Austin. It's a cool town.
Yeah, I love it.
And we haven't officially announced it yet, but we're also going to do a fan meetup in New Zealand.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, we're going to also do a meetup in Wellington. We haven't determined the place yet.
Wellington, that's cool.
Yeah,
Party
I love
Peter
Wellington.
Jackson.
So we need to figure out where we're going to actually have the meetup, and then we'll do that.
That's really cool.
Nice. And so, hey, if you have questions, go ahead and jump on Twitter and hashtag RT Extra Life and RT Questions.
Oh, I didn't know
plural,
we were doing that.
And we're taking RT questions. So if you have a question for any of us, feel free to ask, and we'll go through.
All right. It's weird not being able to hear. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It's weird playing a game and not being able to hear. It's like I'm a little lost.
Like usually I can tell if minotaurs are about to kill me because I can hear it, but now I can't, and I'm a bit lost.
Just assume minotaurs are always going to kill you.
That's very true.
That's my strategy.
What is it? Hashtag RT questions?
I am
Questions,
out of
plural.
all other ammo than primary.
So RT
and I'm
questions.
Very scared.
Where's Ryan? He's not here yet. Okay.
Great question.
Great question.
He's so close to dying.
I know you have a bunch of people on camera right now, but where are the people that aren't on camera?
Yeah. So someone asked, this is weird, would you rather have tacos for feet or tacos for arms?
Tacos for arms.
Because you can eat your arm.
Right, I wouldn't want to eat my feet.
Well, I'd also imagine if they were your feet, that's like the foundation of your body, and I can't imagine a taco being able to hold you up very well.
No,
So how would you pick things up with tacos?
I don't know.
Right, yeah. I
But
would
they
say
kinda
feet.
pincers.
I would say feet.
But you've already got taco arms. What else do you need to pick up?
That's true.
You know what? You make a very valid
Oh,
point.
somebody's down.
I'm down.
Oh, he's got you though.
Oh, cool. Oh, thanks for leaving me next to a hobgoblin.
Yeah, what a jerk, that other random person in our game.
All right,
How dare you.
Oh, I died,
those of you who
I
are
died.
rejoining
Damn
us,
it, save me.
sorry about the little hiccup there. We had a nice little nice spike when our special guest joined us. So we're back though, so that's good. Adam Baird is at home sick, but he's still manning the helm.
My dog is scarily missing.
Oh, Emma's vanished.
She's right next to me.
Oh,
there.
that's cute. She's lying down.
Is she lying?
She's being good. That's why I'm shocked.
That's what makes you worried.
All right.
Ammo, but there's a hobgoblin.
Okay, so let's see what questions we got here.
What do you love the most about writing and why, LeVar?
About writing? Well, this project was really cool because, you know, I've been promoting children's literature for about 31 years now, and this is my first children's book, and I really wanted to make sure that I had something to say, which is one of the reasons why it took me so long. So this is a book that was inspired. We were shooting some content for the Reading Rainbow app a couple of years ago in Central Park, and it was one of those days when we had yet another person with an automatic weapon shooting up a public place here in America. And it seems to me that Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers, was that adult that really addressed himself to an audience of kids where living in the current world, today's world, is concerned. And Fred always used to say, in an emergency, look for the helpers, look for the helpers. So I wanted to write a book that Fred himself might have written if he were still here, if he were still alive. And so that's the rhino who swallowed a storm.
That's wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, growing up, watching Mr. Rogers and watching Reading Rainbow. Honestly, it's kind of cool to sort of take on that legacy now.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it shouldn't shock me that how well your Kickstarter did for Reading Rainbow, because it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm at the point now where it's like my wife and I are talking about having kids, and it's like I would love some sort of influence like that in our child's life, and so. It's amazing that you brought that back. So thank you very much for my generation.
Well, thank you, and I really want every opportunity I get these days to thank your generation. I do, because it was really you guys that made the Kickstarter so successful.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That generation that grew up
Kickstarter.
on the show and wanted to make sure that it was there for their children and succeeding generations, and quite frankly, children that you will never meet will benefit from the efforts that you contributed to. So
cool.
We're enormously grateful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, so okay, I've got a question for you. So I would love the bits you would do in Reading Rainbow, where you'd go and explain something. I remember you did one about bowling balls.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite things of all times.
Yeah.
What was one of your favorite ones? And
the process pieces, always good. We went to see how crayons were made.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. I got to tell you, I mean, over 26 years of continuous production. So many memories, so many experiences, and not just the things that we did, but the people that we met. I will never forget the guy that in his garage, someplace in New Jersey. He had the most amazing model train setup I've ever seen. Wow. You know, we really did do our best to bring storytelling to life. And I hear this all the time from people who used to watch the show, that it wasn't just the love of reading that they got, but they got a window into the real world. And that's always been a part of the brand mission, to connect literature to the world in which we live for kids. So I'm very proud of that.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's great. I love, I mean, it's so good to see shows like that, and, you know, really intelligent shows for kids as well. Right. And it's like, instead of, you know, like, you know, characters bouncing around and being crazy and just being wacky and just hopped up on sugar. It's kind of like, okay, here's something that's, you know, informative for a child and something that would help a child develop and grow.
I believe in the media landscape there's room for everything, you know, and I also believe that I feel personally responsible for the content that I produce. And so I want there to be a balance for kids, a balanced diet of content. I don't think that games are the death knell of brain activity by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I say all the time that all media is educational. The question is, what are we teaching?
Yeah,
right.
It's a good question. In that case, you probably shouldn't watch any Achievement Hunter stuff. Let's go ahead and just.
No, it's educational. What you should never ever do with your life.
You've watched Achievement Hunter stuff with me before.
I have.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Well, let's shut it down. No, I mean, that's like you said, though. It's like, you know, we feel responsible for the content we produce, and
absolutely.
Like, you know, we're putting out so much stuff, it gets a little tricky. But at the same time, I like to think that we've kept our level of quality at a certain thing. And like, you know, we have people, like, we have certain videos that we will never release just because we'll literally stop, hit stop, you know, finish recording and be like, yeah, that was horrible. That'll never come out. And then we'll have something like we have a Magic the Gathering Let's Play that's legendary at this point because we basically filmed it and it was horrible. And we're like, we will never release it. And then we made the mistake of saying that we recorded it and then saying we'll never release it. And now that's all people want. Right. And then so it's kind of, they've built up this idea of like, it's the lost Let's Play. But it's like, no, it's not. It's bad. It's just bad. You don't want to, you never want to see this, I promise.
Bad? Or would you say Fuel?
No, Fuel was actually enjoyable at least.
You know who proofed that video?
Who proofed that video?
I had to at 2 a.m. during RTX 2 years ago because no one else had time to do it. So I had to stay up and watch that from like 2 to 4 a.m. on the weekend of RTX.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we intentionally didn't cut that thing just to punish people. It was 2 hours of us driving from this game. Like the big thing, this game had like the biggest map ever, and so it was literally us driving from one corner to the other, and it took us 2 hours to get from place to place.
Did you cut it at all?
No, I think. Well, I mean,
we switched screens.
Yeah, we switched screens, but as far as it cutting out, because typically we cut out the slow parts and just leave in the funny stuff. But as punishment, we left everything in. We had food. We ate pizza while we were holding the trigger and eating pizza, and like would hit a tree and like and have to adjust and just keep eating pizza while we're driving.
Real-time experience.
Yeah, it was rough to watch. Like it was to the point though, I had 2 people staying with me who are like huge Achievement Hunter fans, and they were all excited to watch it with me and proof it, and they all fell asleep within an hour.
Well, it's like, you know, in a movie, you don't want to see the heroes driving across country in real time. It's like you want to cut all that stuff out.
Like at some point, John McClane has to use the restroom. Like that gets cut from the movie. But yeah, and actually, The Crew, I think it is the new Ubisoft game. There's one of the races is like a 6-hour race. What you have to like go around the map like 3 or 4 times, and so we've talked about doing that. So that could be pretty brutal. All right, so
E3 when you were in that car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you fell over and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's looking like so we're still donating to Extra Life. So you can go to extra-life.org as well if you want more information. But roosterteeth.com/extralife, there's links there. You can pick up the poster. You can read our Twitter feed. We're on Twitch as well if you want to get into the chat room. But,
if you're a masochist.
Yeah, if you're crazy.
Actually, the chat wasn't that bad. I was in the Twitch chat earlier. It was pretty simple.
Yeah, I turned on slow mode, and it was still just like the screen would just keep going over and over. We're looking at about 27,000 people watching us right now. So
when I think when Blaine got his chest waxed, we were the number 3 most watched channel on Twitch at the time.
Wow. We should be proud of that.
Yeah, I think number 1 and 2 were like Dota and League games.
Oh, of course. And that League stuff, I don't understand. Do you see the images from the that giant stadium where people are playing League of Legends? It was like a soccer stadium. And they converted to a esports arena.
You're on the left. Yeah, I know that's you.
Yeah, it's just massive.
Trying to kill the Archon, huh?
Not yet.
Trying.
Yeah, this one's this.
We haven't even gotten to him. We haven't even gotten to him yet.
Oh,
steady, right?
Do you do you hide under the grate?
Yeah, I hide under the grate. Are you kidding me? There's no way.
Cheese move. Okay. So again, yeah. So we're raising money today. We're raising money for Dell Children's Hospital here in Austin. We love those guys. They're super friendly, and they're awesome. Like they're the best children's hospital in Central Texas, and we're proud to be associated with that. And so hopefully you saw the video. But let's go back to some questions here. Let me take a look at what we got.
Sorry, I was investigating something. That's why I went quiet.
Oh, okay.
She was a detective. She put on her detective hat and busted out the magnifying glass over here.
All right. Jack, do you prefer scripted acting like Red vs. Blue or hosting like this or a panel? I definitely prefer this kind of stuff because I'm a terrible actor.
He's really not
I'm a bad actor. I can do the announcer voice stuff. I can do that kind of acting, but when it comes to emotional acting, I can't do it. So I prefer doing this kind of stuff.
Jack is a robot.
I am a robot.
No emotions.
I'm an announcer robot.
It's true. He is actually very good at
Will there be any other chance to buy the poster after the stream? No, there will not be. If you want to purchase this poster, you have to buy it before 8 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. We are only selling it again for another 20 hours or so. Once it's out, or once the stream is over, we are taking it off the store. And so if you want to buy one, you should buy one now. And
it's only $10.
It's only $10.
Come on.
What are you thinking? Might as well.
Somebody just asked if they're part of the Rooster Teeth team on the Extra Life website, if the money that gets donated to their hospital, even though it's a different hospital, still goes to the Rooster Teeth total. Yes, it does. So if you're a member of the Rooster Teeth team, anything that you raise goes to the total of the whole Rooster Teeth team, even though the money goes to a different hospital than what the Rooster Teeth staff have chosen, which was Dell Children's Hospital.
Yeah. So like last year we raised about $360,000 total, and of that about $250,000 went to Dell Children's, but that other $100,000 went to other hospitals all over the country from various people who selected whichever hospitals in their backyard. So, if you're in Michigan and you want to donate to a Detroit hospital, you can pick that one, and any donations that go to you will go directly to that hospital. And so we're in Austin, this is our backyard, so we're donating to Austin, to Dell Children's. So yeah, but you can pick one if there's a specific hospital you want to donate to. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pick a specific hospital. So if you feel more comfortable donating to something that's closer to you, we totally understand that, and feel free to. We're raising money for the kids. We're driving awareness on this, and we're helping kids live better lives. So thank you very much.
And if you're international, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
if you're international,
fight. You're married. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be on TV. If you're international in Australia or England, which are the only 2 international countries outside of America, obviously.
Jeez, shots fired.
Just kidding, I'm sorry. There are 3 hospitals that you can choose, which are classified as international when you're going through the Extra Life signing up process that service children from all countries, all over, oops, sorry, hit the mic, all over the world. Yeah, so there aren't any hospitals specifically in any other country except America and Canada. They're working on that, so hopefully maybe next year we'll be able to choose a hospital in Australia, a hospital in UK and Asia and so on. But for now you can just choose one of 3 hospitals, 2 in Canada and 1 in Boston, I believe, which children from all over the world get sent to for treatment.
That exotic international city of Boston.
I know.
All right, so we're about $68,000 donated. How about at $70,000 we'll give away one of LeVar's books here. So we have a few of them to give away. And and so you've
an autographed copy.
You've autographed copy,
yeah, indeed.
And you've got authenticity right here because he literally is saying that it's autographed. So you can don't sell it or anything like that, but there you go,
right
autographed
there.
on the cover.
Autographed there.
Emma looks very interested.
Title page.
Emma, what are you doing?
Emma, would you like a book?
Emma, you have to donate if you want the book.
Yeah, you can't just take it. It's not just yours. So again, we're about 1,500 away from that. Once we hit 70,000, then we'll go ahead and give away one of those books, which I'm very excited. And I actually need to pick one up. I've got 2 nephews that are one. He literally just turned 1 year old last week, so I got to pick one up for him. Emma, I like getting some loving. So, all right. What else we got going on?
Hi, puppy.
More questions. Remember,
Somebody wants to know how the origin story of how I met up with you all.
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
That was me.
Mika, would you like to explain what's going on?
I'll try to protect you while you talk.
Thank you. That was a while ago. I think it started with. Did it start with the video?
It started with the videos.
It started with the AWU, right?
Yeah.
The 200th
Yeah.
AWU thing.
Right.
Yeah. Because it started with meeting Gavin.
It started with meeting
Gavin.
in our favorite sushi bar
in LA.
Los
In
Angeles.
LA, yeah. He and Meg were there, and it was
and
funny.
she was freaking out. She was literally freaking out.
Well, here's the thing. An hour or 2 before that, I showed him a video. Did you die?
Yeah.
Good job protecting her.
Thanks.
She's still alive, right?
I'm still alive, but
She showed me a slow-mo video for the first time.
of them blowing up a house.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my God.
These
These
guys
are awesome. And then we went to lunch, and there was Gavin.
You just happened to bump into them?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Like an hour
like,
later, Gavin
really,
was just there.
What are the odds?
Yeah,
Huh.
exactly. So that's where the love affair began.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember when we did AWU 200.
Yes.
We asked for celebrity intros for AWU, thinking like, okay, we'll probably, we won't get anybody. And sure enough, I get this amazing video that you did from the set of
Perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And it was like well shot, and you did a nice little circle pan. I was like, holy crap. And then I looked at who submitted it, and it was Mika. And I'm like, oh, I'll be damned. And so I was like, okay. And then at that point, Gavin was like, oh yeah, I met them. And I was like, oh, okay. And so we kind of put it together, and then we got Mika to come out to RTX this year. We wanted to get you, but I think you were busy with something, so maybe next year we'll get you out.
I'm gonna die.
However, out of guilt for not being able to come to RTX, I am here today.
There we go.
So,
yeah.
Out of guilt. It's true. For the kids.
Yeah.
There you go. We guilted you for the children.
That's right.
But
for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm here for the kids.
And so now you're sitting here and hanging out with us for a couple hours and answering questions and raising some money for Extra Life.
I'm going to be playing Peggle 2.
Yes. You got to jump
a little later on.
I'm going to beat you at Peggle 2.
Not really.
I wish Jeff was here. So Jeff, he is the Peggle master.
Is he really? I am the Peggle master.
Well, we might come back later.
Well, Jeff's actually in Los Angeles, of all things. Yeah, he's,
of all places.
You guys traded places. No, he's out in LA shooting something right now.
Okay,
so.
cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but alas. Maybe next time when he comes down, you guys can play Peggle together.
Yeah, it's a shame it happens. Like last year, I missed the stream because I was out of town for something.
Yeah.
I think I missed every one of our charity streams last year.
The first one you were in a wedding.
Yeah.
Because, the last Extra Life you were in a wedding. Instead, you were going to try to get to it, but and you got in late or something.
Yeah.
So,
doesn't Gavin play Peggle too?
Gavin plays Peggle as well.
Also really good at it.
He'll be in later tonight, though.
You can challenge him. Later on.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
So, but you can at least show off your skills, and then everyone will be.
And give me some achievements.
There you go.
Get him some achievements.
Because I've only beaten the tutorial levels.
It is my goal.
Well, that's all I had time for.
Am I alone under here? I'm alone.
What is the coolest experience you've had because of Rooster Teeth and for LeVar because of Reading Rainbow?
Wow. Coolest experience because of Reading Rainbow. So many. For the book called Hill of Fire, we went to Hawaii and we're at the summit of Kilauea, the volcano, as it was in mid-eruption. Wow. I was a quarter of a mile away from an erupting font of lava. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Had the wind shifted, we would have been toast.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeez.
But it was for the kids.
We understand that.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
The things we do for the
where's
kids.
Blaine? You can talk to him about for the kids.
I learned how to scuba dive for an episode of Reading Rainbow, dived to the coral reefs, flew an airplane for the first time.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, we have done our best to demonstrate the concept of go anywhere, be anything, for all of these years.
So have you ever written yourself something where it's like, I want to go fly a plane. Hey, guys, we're shooting an episode where I'm going to be flying a plane. What do you know? We have the budget for it.
We are actually, we are as the Reading Rainbow app has been available on the Kindle Fire and the iPad for 2 years. We are continuing to produce new Reading Rainbow content all the time. I wanted to take a cruise, And so,
hate cruises.
well, but this is going to be, we're going to take a cruise early next year, and we're going to be on one of the largest cruise ships on the planet.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Cruise ship?
It's a competitor to the Mouse.
Ah.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we've talked about taking a cruise. My family goes the Alaskan Cruise.
Alaskan Cruise, I hear the Alaskan Cruise is really cool. My mom went on that once.
Yeah, so I think we're eventually going to end up in one at some point.
I hear that a lot. It's like elderly people taking the Alaskan cruises. It's like, I want to go.
Just roll them onto the boat and throw them on,
Right.
shut the door and push it to Alaska.
It's just like, just keep them refrigerated a bit, like take them out for the cold weather. Grandma, you need to go on ice for a bit.
Man, I mean, as far as Rooster Teeth stuff goes, I mean, like, just traveling is a big thing for me. Like, I've had a chance now to go to Australia twice. I've been to the UK a couple times, or once. I've been to Canada more times than I can count, and it's just like...
You have so many shot glasses from
I have
Canada
so many
that
shot
I didn't know
glasses
what
from
to do with them.
Yeah. I've been to Vancouver a number of times. Canucks fan. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. Like, getting a chance to go around and meet people is always the neatest thing. Like, I mean, even doing things like RTX, where you're sitting in front of a crowd of 4,000 people that are like watching. They're there because of some dumb video you made forever ago. Now they've become fans, and it's just like it's overwhelming to see the support we have. And so that's something that you don't get to experience. Not a lot of people get to experience. Be able to perform in front of a whole bunch of people and get the applause for it. It's awesome. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, so it's looking like the Extra Life page, I'm not getting numbers updating, so I'm assuming people are still donating. Otherwise, this number hasn't updated in a while, so still working on it. But again, remember, you can pick up the poster if you're having issues trying to donate to Extra Life. You can go buy a poster. I don't know what our number is at. I can harass somebody right now to see what we can do.
Do you want to play some Peggle?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, so remember, go to extra-life.org/team/roosterteeth or roosterteeth.com/extra-life, and you can donate to us and to Dell Children's, and then add to our team total. That would be very, very awesome of you. And we're taking questions at the hashtag #RTQuestions. Feel free to ask some stuff, and we are just going around the room. LeVar's going to start playing some Peggle here shortly, it looks like.
So I saw RT Extra Life was trending on Twitter in the United States for quite a bit earlier.
That's awesome. Let's see if...
I don't know if it still is, but it was definitely up there.
Let's see, worldwide trends. RT Questions is actually on here.
Really?
Yeah, not even RT Extra Life, just RT Questions. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's getting the thing now where people are tagging our hashtag.
Oh, the spam bots?
Spam, yeah.
Love those spam bots, said no one ever.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of things.
Things you can't unsee.
Things I can't unsee. Jackie also mentioned in panels sometimes that it's so surreal sitting at a desk and looking at numbers of views on a video and then going to a convention. Sabotage! Stop it. Going to a convention and seeing the people in person.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing, is like when we put something up on YouTube, we'll see these numbers, which are incredible. It's like we'll see 1 million people watch this, Minecraft Let's Play, but to actually go to a crowd and see watch an audience react to something live it's so special, and it's really, really neat.
Yeah, I mean, 1 million's a lot of people. Think about it.
Yeah.
It's like once you think about like actual physical, people, watching it.
It's like
that's 2 million eyes.
It's like event.
Well, not in all cases. This might be a couple.
Probably close to 2 million eyes.
It's like event planning. When you look at a piece of paper, it's like, 100 people, that's totally fine. And you book a venue, and then 100 people show up, and you're like, 100 people is way more than
Yeah, that's kind of what we did when we did the first RTX in the field. We had it like that just because we wanted to see what a large number of people look like. That way we had an idea for space planning purposes.
Right.
Man. Oh. All right, so we are at 7733 poster sales, so that's pretty awesome. So we're at almost half of what we did last year. Actually, we're at half of what we did last year already within less than 5 hours of being on. So that is super kick-ass. Thank you, everyone who's been buying posters. That is really good. I don't know if that means this poster is better than our last one or what, or if there's more of you. But anyway, this is a really, really kick-ass poster.
And for people who are just watching right now, it's the that poster right over the periodic table of Rooster Teeth. There it is.
The details are amazing.
Yeah, you got a chance to look at it up close.
Yeah.
So cool.
You want to explain what the poster is, maybe for people who haven't?
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the poster before, so basically it's a periodic table of the elements done with Rooster Teeth characters. So pretty much every square you see on there and every element is actually a character or an actor or someone who worked on a Rooster Teeth production. Like the green ones on the far left are the Achievement Hunter guys, and it literally will say like, Jackium, and it'll have the date underneath.
Jackium's not a real element.
No, it's not. But in our case,
Joel is.
Joel is. That's my favorite. And yeah, so it'll actually have the date of that element coming into existence. So like for mine, it's my birthday. But then like there'll be I think there's like Sargium or like Churchill or something like that. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different ones, and they all have the first time those characters appeared.
Nice.
So it's pretty neat, and John Reisinger put a lot of work into that thing and made it really, really cool. And so it will look very good on your wall or your friends' walls, and you should buy multiple copies to give to people for Christmas, which is coming up right around the corner.
Yep.
Because you'll never get it again. So we only have how many hours left before it's sold out? Someone who's better at math than me.
About 19 hours to go.
About 19 hours to go.
So I'm gonna go.
So
that's like the weird thing about doing an event like this is having to repeat yourself.
Yeah, you keep saying stuff over and over.
Yeah, because we have new people coming in and watching, and we just have to make sure everyone's aware of the poster and what it is.
Hey, it's
What's up? It is Mr. Daniel Fabello.
So Daniel was Emma's first babysitter.
Yeah.
So Emma has a little crush on Daniel.
Daniel is Emma's godfather.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, we got Emma. We had her for about a month, and then we had to go to Australia for 2 weeks. So it was like, all right, here's our puppy.
I guess so. I didn't know that was
I
a thing.
didn't notice
but
her
I guess
bandana
so.
was Halloween themed.
Yeah.
Oh, what a precious little puppy.
So yeah. So hi Daniel, how you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
Welcome
I
to the
woke up
stream.
late, but
Welcome.
How late did you wake up?
Like 10.
What'd you do last night?
I went out with my brother, and we went and looked at the new Retina display IMAX. 'Cause he's in the market for a new machine, and I've been working on FCB 10, and he's working on FCB 10. So we're like, how does it work? They had. You can do 4K, you can do 16 streams of 4K at once on FCP 10.
This is super nerdy territory.
Yeah, sorry.
That's really
I
impressive.
know, I kind of like zoned out a little bit. I'm sorry, only because I'm sorry.
Well, I came up originally because I'm gonna right now buy that poster. Cause,
okay.
Yeah, every year I come on.
Do you need a laptop? I've got a laptop. You got your own?
I got it.
All right, so I missed that. So did you just clear a stage completely?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I failed miserably. That's because you were messing with me.
Well, you were messing with me first.
You're playing with. We don't have a save file on here.
No,
so not all the masters are
Caleb's
unlocked.
lame and wants my dad to unlock everything for him.
Oh,
Caleb, you cheater.
I apologize.
We're on to you.
No. It is my pleasure. He bought me tacos.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Well,
you did buy his tacos.
You're making LeVar do all the work for you.
That's not cheating.
That's
I think that's
using resources.
That's the definition of cheating.
You have nothing unlocked. Oh.
Dad,
I said I don't have anything unlocked. I just got the game yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you order multiple things while buying the poster, will they arrive together? It depends how many posters are sold.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say most likely not.
Yeah, not unfortunate, but last year we sold 15,000 posters,
Which is
and
phenomenal.
so we released them in chunks because we could they literally ran out of poster rolls, so they had to buy more poster tubes over and over. And now to sort of preempt that, they've actually purchased damn near every poster tube in America. So they're actually going through if you want to buy a poster tube in America right now, it's actually difficult to do because our distribution house has bought so many of them. So they're actually having to make more in order to ship out our posters. So that's a cool problem to
They
have.
should arrive quickly, but it's just that they might not arrive together.
Yeah, we still will, of course, have to print the posters. We don't know, how many we're going to sell, so we don't have them printed ahead of time.
Yeah.
Right.
So the actual print. So if we have to print 20,000 posters, it's going to take a little bit of time to print that many. And then not only that, but we have to roll each one individually, then put into a tube, and then ship out. So there's a little bit of time going to go into it, but you're going to get your posters, I promise.
And it's going to be awesome.
So I just buy it at the store.
Store.roosterteeth.com.
And everything goes to charity.
Yep. So the proceeds from the poster are going to go to charity. So we don't know the exact amount yet, but it'll be a large chunk of that will go to charity.
Well,
so
there you go. I'm doing it right now.
Thank you very much.
My friend just asked if you would ever cosplay with me.
Wow.
Would you?
What would you cosplay as?
I don't know.
Come on. If I think of a father-daughter cosplay, would you do it with me?
Sure.
There you go.
Absolutely.
We have it on record.
That means I have to drag you to a convention with me. You do realize that?
Well, I've dragged you to conventions before.
But here now it's not so much dragging as me going, can I please go to Comic-Con? It's not so much like dragging. It's like, Daddy,
Well,
please.
RTX is coming up.
Yours did.
Mine did, but I might have to do it. I'm going to have to,
Yeah,
see.
Gus, is it a little weird to have someone with more convention experience on a podcast or on a stream than you?
No,
Typically, you're the guy who's been on more conventions than anyone else on the planet.
I can commiserate.
That's what's your favorite convention?
My favorite convention is RTX, held every year in beautiful Austin, Texas.
Wait, Gus, when's next year's RTX?
August 7th to 9th.
Hey, that's different from last year's RTX.
Yeah, we moved it from July to August.
Why would you do that, Gus?
Well, it's sometimes it's harder for people to travel and to organize
July
everything
4th weekend. That's a holiday.
on the holiday, believe it or not. So we moved it a little later in the year to the even hotter part of the Austin summer.
But it's indoors. It's nice and air conditioned.
Yeah, I felt like this year was
This
pretty
year we only had like
wild.
what 5 days.
It rained on the first day or the day before. But aside from RTX, I don't know. There's a lot of good shows. I really like the PAXs. You know, PAX Prime, PAX East. I'm not a big San Diego Comic-Con fan just because it's.
love San Diego.
Well, it's just
So I'm with you.
so many
I'm
people.
big.
I only do San Diego Comic-Con every other year.
Yeah.
And it's crushed it.
Yeah, it's just
It's just so jihugic.
yeah, and it's a cool show. They have a lot of cool stuff. It's just way too intimidating.
So do we have a 70,000?
Yeah, we're giving away one of his books.
Okay,
How do we do
we
that?
passed it.
Oh, we passed 70,000. Oh, geez. I missed the total. I
No,
apologize.
it's okay. It just got updated.
Oh, okay. So yeah, wow, we're almost 72,000 already. So we're actually approaching the reading time with Mr. LeVar.
Which was
so,
75, did you say?
That's gonna be 75.
Okay.
So 75, we'll pick that up. All right. So we need a let's see. We need a good question to give this away.
Okay, Caleb, can I borrow your laptop for this?
Absolutely.
Mine can't handle it.
What kind of question should it be, Jack?
Community.
I'm trying to think of one.
Computer. Thank you.
Like some kind of trivia question, something Rooster Teeth related.
Well, we should do something LeVar related, right?
Okay.
Ooh.
I was actually trying to come up with one,
All right.
but I don't know the actual facts.
I have one.
I'm trying. You have one, Mika?
I have one.
Okay.
Although it's easily Wikipedia-able.
That's okay. Pretty much every question. The way we do it this time is you have to hashtag the answer, and then we're gonna pick at random someone who gets it correct.
Gotcha.
So we'll do the actual hashtag, and then if you get it correct, so go ahead and just write down the name or the answer.
Okay.
To me. And so write down the correct answer, and then I will pass that along. So try to keep it a short answer. It can't be like a sentence.
Nope.
Okay.
Will I know the answer to this question?
I hope so.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Try not.
So Katie, I'm going to text you the answer.
Thank you. We have a very...
Well, yeah, we got it down to a science. So Katie's in charge of picking at random.
Do you have yours on?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Matching tattoos. We're in a gang
Beautiful.
now. We all have matching tattoos.
This is the couch.
This is the couch gang.
the couch gang.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't
So
like your chairs.
Katie, you got that ready?
nope.
Okay. Did not go through yet? Oh, you're still. You got the answer though.
Should I ask the question?
Okay. Well, damn, Caleb's backwards computer. Your scroll is backwards to mine, and
That's so weird.
So, okay, yes, I have...
You're good? You ready to go?
I'm ready to
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so Mika, go with the question.
In what country was my father born?
In what country was Mr. LeVar Burton
good question.
born?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You've got 2 minutes. So I've got 12:54 on my clock, so at 12:56 we will close it, pick someone at random. What country was Mr. LeVar born? That's a good question.
It is a good
Thank
question.
you.
I don't know the answer to that.
I was trying to think of. I was trying to get some.
He was not born on this planet.
Trick question. He's an experiment.
Do we have
He
some
was a
Paco's
test
tacos
tube.
delivered?
Get the hell out of here. I found some Paco's tacos.
Well, we had some for breakfast this morning here on the set, like at 8.
So you've had Paco's tacos and Torchies today?
No.
It's a taco
Caleb?
day.
Yes, I have.
It's a great day in Austin.
Paco's is surprisingly
I'm
good.
gonna
I know.
sign out
We were talking about it earlier. So I think I might like
Destiny
Paco's more than
Yeah,
Torchies.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Whoa, well,
Is
Thank
Paco
you.
It
Someone else.
well,
I don't know.
Duck.
I don't know.
He
if
was
this
about to
is
disagree
on.
with
My
me.
dashboard.
No,
though.
I like Paco's more than Torchies.
yeah, I can't go that far. I can't go that far. But the Paco's pick is really good, the Angus beef one. Oh my
Really good.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's school going, Mika?
They're competitive. I'll give them
Yeah.
competitive with
I
turkeys.
love
They're
it.
also
I got
local,
cast
like
my first
local,
main stage
I was just gonna
show.
say,
Did you
literally
really?
just got
right
cast
down
in
the
her
road
first- in her
local.
first main
Nice.
stage.
My
What-
first university
Except
production,
until
so I'm very
no,
excited.
not till
Nice.
Wait,
What's the production?
Iphigenia
Is it really?
at Owlus. It's a Greek tragedy.
Burst your
So,
Wow.
From
I'm pretty
in
excited to work
Austin
on it.
or
Say that 3 times fast.
I can't.
Right?
Well, you better
so
look
it's
that
only
up.
the
There's
acting
multiple
majors,
locations.
and it's like they get to promote it all over school, and it's like a university production. I actually get class credit for it. So
Oh, wow.
it's going to be like every day, 7 to 11 p.m. rehearsals.
Nice.
So, but I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
That is very cool.
And you're going to come see it, am I right?
I'm going to come see
I
it.
don't
Of course.
I know
You have to.
Iphigenia.
Iphigenia at
Torchy's
Owlus.
is
You know, you could have
in
used the rest of
Austin
those.
All
Trying to
right,
clear the board.
we're done.
All right, cool. So we are at the time. So Katie's going to pick at random. The question was, where was Mr. LeVar Burton born?
What country?
What country was he born in? Which is kind of the same question.
No.
Well,
The answer could
That's
be
it.
a city if
More
you say where.
specific, that's true,
And
okay.
hospital.
and and the correct answer was
Germany.
Germany was the answer. And Katie, we picked someone at random who's going to win a copy of The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm.
Autograph copy.
Autograph
An autograph
copy.
copy.
Is Peggle 2 having a meltdown? What's up?
Peggle 2 freaking out. You might need to jewel out and quit it.
Cleared an achievement.
Hey, you got an
Cleared
achievement?
objective.
No, an
Oh, an
objective,
objective.
not an
Objective.
achievement.
An objective.
All right.
Don't pre-pop your
Okay,
achievement.
I always pick like the most complicated. So what I just like scroll and sing to myself, and then when it stops scrolling, I look, and the one that is in the center is the one I pick. So it's Robuta.
Robuta?
At Robuta?
No, it's supposed to be a funny Halloween name, I think.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be Robert. B Knowles 117.
B Knowles
And he
117.
says Germany.
Congratulations. You've got a copy of The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm, autographed by Mr. LeVar Burton.
Yay!
That is very awesome. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
All right, and so we are very close to 75,000. When we hit 75,000, we're going to have story time with Mr. LeVar Burton, and I'm very, very excited for that. And so it looks like we're actually overwhelming the Extra Life site right now.
Are we?
So it's kind of like we're getting like updates in chunks instead of kind of a stream.
Okay.
So we went from like 68,000 to 71 like that.
Bam,
So
like that.
we're right now we're at 71.8. And so we're kind of sitting here. I imagine when the next update hits, we'll probably be over 75. So, but until then, we got some Peggle going here. We got Mika and LeVar playing some Peggle,
Private duel?
setting it up.
That's not an
Have
achievement.
you
It's
guys
just
got
an
me?
objective.
Have you got me any achievements yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm really
Not yet.
disappointed.
I only just sat down.
We got matching tattoos and you have not got me any.
Seriously, Dad, we
achievements?
joined a gang.
Yeah,
You gotta-
right. It's all about my gamer score.
I need to represent.
Is it like
You're
blood
right,
in,
I am-
blood out? Like what's like how do you get into this gang? Like couch in, couch out?
Yeah, couch in, couch out. I mean, we don't associate with the chairs. It's just how it goes.
With
the
chairs,
chairs.
have a couch.
You guys have separation. How can you even become like close with anyone
The
else in the
cherries.
chairs? You can't even like touch each other.
You cherries, you're so weird.
I can touch Daniel. I just
All right,
choose not to.
You're inviting me?
I sent you an
Exactly.
invite.
That's
It should
such a
pop
chair
soon.
attitude.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. Burton, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Is there a story behind why you were born in Germany?
My father was in the military.
Okay.
I was
That's
born.
what I
I was born in Landstuhl, which is that American Army hospital where they bring the soldiers from the major casualties from the theater of war. I was born in that Army hospital.
Oh,
You're not fine.
that's cool.
Good, Gus.
Yeah, that version of Gus is much cuter.
I was like, you can
Get
do it.
out of here.
We brought Emma last year for Extra Life, and she was only about maybe 4 or 5 months old.
She was lit.
And she was a nightmare because like at
She's
the
better. Why that
yeah
is.
when we brought her up there was also chicken nuggets like
Oh,
screwed about the
right.
set.
I would like to
And so she just
It's okay.
lost her mind and was like,
It's
all
all
right,
right.
that
You
lasted
don't
about
have
10
to
minutes. And I was
I
like,
know.
nope.
I know.
So
Oh, man, have you had the brownies? We have some brownies over there. They're really good.
my dad made those.
They're really good.
Oh, I have no idea.
My dad makes
I have
cookies
no
too that are
clue.
incredible.
So, Gus, I was out the door this
Besides,
morning
I
and
promised
found my first
That's
nature
your-
box that I actually
Oh, yeah?
ordered.
Hey,
And-
she
and
rolled
I
right under
stuffed
the- right
all
under
of
the
them
tag, baby.
Into my
Look at the
bag.
screen. She like rolled right underneath that. Like
Do
you
they
couldn't
always
see it
come
at
like
all.
this, though? Or do they
Oh,
get
I've never
bigger?
seen that before. Oh,
Yeah,
is this like the
is
sample
sample.
size?
This is the
Oh,
sample.
nice. No, the I have some. I can show you what the normal size looks like.
They send you one normal size, like this.
Yeah,
Just confused.
Yeah.
Stick him up.
I just stuffed them all in my bag, and I was like, I'm gonna try these.
Yeah.
When you order the sample box, do they let you pick, or is it
That's
just
her
random
newest trick
stuff?
that she's
It's
learned.
random.
Ah.
Samples random, but then now I started
Damn it. Wait, no, I'm
Oh,
winning.
you won.
Suck it.
Oh, close.
So okay, so this new versus mode. I haven't actually seen this.
Oh, this is the old one. We're not
You
doing
guys did a
the
Let's Play.
the new one.
I didn't.
Well, you didn't. But Achievement Hunter did a Let's Play in this.
Okay.
I watched half of it.
Nice.
Jesus, Fabello burn.
Whoa!
Are you?
Why are you stepping on the
your
dog?
That is your
Animal
own dog.
abuse right here. Hashtag RT Extra Life.
What kind of sick game is this? Here's a
Katie
treat. Let
Ward,
me step
dog
on you.
skipper.
What happened?
I like tripped and stepped on her and then immediately gave her a treat.
That's gonna create some fucked up responses.
Yeah. Hurt me, Mom.
Do it again.
Oh.
So sorry.
What a bull.
Hashtag masochist dog.
What a bull.
Let's get that trending.
I was coming over to brand us with Silva because they.
I'm still winning.
You are still winning.
I'm still winning. Do you want me to go easy?
Oh, you are.
No.
This guy's just crushing.
There's a lot going on
sorry,
on
Emma.
the set here.
I'm sorry. Are you
I'm a
blaming
tad,
the dog?
I'm a tad distracted.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Pardon?
such a lie. That's such an excuse.
Way to ruin everything, Emma.
Here you go. No, it was my fault. I tripped.
There you
that
go.
was
Nice little slide.
That was nice.
Silva?
Oh, I got one in my pocket actually. I'll
We
use that.
have to be Silva because they took gold.
Oh,
That's
I
true.
have silver in my pocket.
Okay.
Here's another silver one. if you need it.
I have silver in my
There's a
pocket.
silver
Oh, crap,
tattoo.
what happened?
I've got a pocket full of silvers.
Did you guys win?
All right.
Just a little
Did I get any
something
bleep
like.
loops?
Do you have any water or do I have to do this with spit?
Oh, it looks like LeVar is taking the lead.
Kaden did it with
Not for
spit,
long.
but we have water.
Go
Okay.
LeVar/me.
Let's see
don't
here.
think I've-
Oh, crushing it.
Had a
Oh,
tattoo
that's,
like this in
that's
years.
rough.
Awkward.
Well,
When I was like, 8.
kid.
Thank you.
So should I put on my wrist? Where
Look
should I
at
put
that.
this?
Look at that.
Well,
Wow, you don't get much closer than that.
So
I think so. All right.
Damn, that is a close game.
Getting these red. Oh no, I'm
Do
gonna get a
that,
penalty.
right?
More.
More?
Yeah.
A penalty?
Yeah.
How do you
I
get a
didn't get any
penalty?
reds.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't either.
I
don't
did.
think.
Do I just want to soak the whole thing?
Oh,
I
he's.
don't know how to do it.
Oh, look at that.
All right, it's getting serious.
That's
now.
it's a significant lead. He's got 1,000 points on you.
Yeah, now it's serious.
Yeah,
It's serious
I
business.
I think so.
Emma, you can't drink the
Do
water.
it.
So you peel this off first.
I'll show you in a
So you
minute.
peel off the the cover,
Oh,
put it on your
geez.
wrist, and have a damp cloth and hold it there for 30 seconds.
Upside down, I assume.
Yeah, you want the
Well-
sticky side on your wrist.
Oh, good.
Whichever.
There's a sticky side which has a logo on it. Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
On your touching your skin. I wouldn't put it on anywhere where there's a bunch of hair.
I
it won't
love
work.
Oh man, that was a close
Oh,
game,
no.
and then you
Love
pulled away.
you.
What happened?
I love you.
That
I
is-
got a penalty.
You sucked
no.
it. That's what happened.
She's taking an 11,000 point lead. That's
And then
rough.
try to slide it off if you can instead of peeling it.
Gotcha.
Bucket.
Boom, nice. And you got a bucket bonus.
Oh, you got a bucket bonus? Crap.
I did.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
he's coming back.
Oh,
Oh!
it's close again.
Still not close enough. How many poles do we have
2
left?
shots.
2 shots left.
Two shots. This could be it.
All right.
This could go either way. LeVar still got the green over there too.
I know.
Don't remind him.
Oh
He's
yeah.
got a rough spot
Oh!
Whose side are you on?
Oh, you can suck it.
Suck it, Dad.
Oh!
This is gonna be a tough one.
Oh, are you getting embarrassed?
LeVar, you let me down.
Oh, are you getting embarrassed?
Shut up.
You fit right in.
It never ends.
Yeah, true gaming right there. Oh,
Come on, if I get a laugh.
I just want to let you know.
I'm
though,
sorry, kid.
I think
I
that's
don't have
it.
any hard feelings.
I'm
about
sorry.
No, don't apologize to Caleb.
It was the heat of the battle.
It's
It was
okay,
the
I
heat of the
just-
battle.
Let's
Of
watch
all
the
people.
scores.
He might get used to it if you start apologizing.
Yeah.
we can't have
I'm just
that.
saying, I've played enough games though
Congratulations.
with your daughter.
Thanks.
To know.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. No, she is brutal.
I am
Man,
brutal.
She's brutal.
Vicious.
I am vicious.
Well done.
No,
Well
you
done,
just
Meek.
have-
Well
oh, no,
done.
you got Rooster Teeth. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Way
I
to
mean, to be
steal
fair
the
though,
plan.
you were
Rooster
handed
Teeth.
that. You didn't have.
Sir,
Yeah, you
didn't
still
have
silver.
to like-
Right?
You know, it's not
Slide
your
it.
fault.
I didn't have my favorite
I didn't prepare
character.
enough for you.
You know
Good
what?
I'll let
Norman,
you down.
or as I call him, Jai Norman.
If you want to work up to Jai Norman,
Yeah.
and then we'll rematch.
There we go.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. So I'll go
Yay.
unlock some characters.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
take that.
Okay.
Woo, achievements.
Getting achievements.
Get that gamer score up.
Nice.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not last in
Even-
achievement hunter.
even
Even
gamer
though we're
score.
silver,
That's all that
we're still
matters.
better than them.
I don't think I am either.
You're
It's
close.
platinum.
I crossed
We're close.
60,000.
Oh, you crossed 60?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
happened.
finally. I think Duck Dynasty actually. That's a Let's Play that you'll never see.
Oh, come on.
Oh God, that was a painful one. All
I almost
right.
played the Duck Dynasty game at Pinballs last night, but it just looked awful.
Oh, you went to pinballs?
Yeah, it was so
Oh,
much fun.
That
Ray
is a
took
very
me.
cool place. All right, now I've got this temporary tattoo on. I feel weird touching my anything. All right, let's see how we're doing. So remember, if you go to roosterteeth.com/extra-life, you can pick up our exclusive poster. It's only available for the next 19 hours, and it's $10. And proceeds from that will go to our Rooster Teeth donation to Extra Life, which is the Dell Children's Hospital's our hospital of choice. Beautiful poster. You should pick it up. It is really, really kick-ass. And
it's only $10.
Only $10.
It's only $10.
That's a fantastic point. And so, and so we're still raising money right now. And you can also go to, if you go to the roosterteeth.com/extra life, you can donate directly to our Extra Life teams as well. Right now, Extra Life is, right now we're at $71,850, but it's a deal where it's kind of slow to update. So hopefully this will update soon. And at $75,000, Mr. LeVar is going to give us some story time. Here we go. He's at $73,204. So we're $2,000 away from story time with LeVar. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Daniel, put on some shoes, for the love of God.
Oh my God, what are you doing over there?
Hey, whoa. Those are some great...
I understand.
Where did you get those? I'm just curious. Is there a place we can get those?
I got them at RTX.
The store.
I don't know
you are
why I didn't
terrible
get
at
the
this.
Achievement Hunter ones.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say roosterteeth.com/store, but that's
or
true.
store.roosterteeth.com.
Ah, you can do that.
Wow. All right, Daniel.
Yeah, please.
All right. So, anyway,
how did the Adam Kovic thing happen this morning?
so we got in at so we started at 8 a.m., which is 6 a.m. in LA where he's based. And somehow Blaine mentioned Adam, and he's like, man, Adam should be here. And I'm like, let's call him. So we called him at 8:30, which is 6:30 in the morning over there, and woke him up. And then I was like, why aren't you here? And he's like, sleepy talk. And I'm like, you should get out here. He's like, I'll hang on. And so he started checking Southwest while we were on the phone. He's like, maybe I'll see. And then he tweeted his itinerary that he was flying to Austin.
It's going to be here at 8:40 p.m.
Yeah. So Adam Kovic will be joining us tonight, which is pretty
so
great.
Cool. He's just jumping on a plane and coming.
Yeah. He's a friend of ours. He works for Inside Gaming, which is another group that we work with. And so we called him to give him some harassment, and now he's actually going to join us. Nice shot.
That was an awesome shot.
So anyway, so Adam Kovic's going to be joining us later tonight. The lads are going to be jumping in later tonight, probably around 8-ish or so.
So that'd be great. Like the lads will get here, and then a little after that, Adam Kovic should be here.
Yeah. And so at night, it's gonna be Blaine, Chris, Brandon, and Aaron are gonna jump in along with Adam, and they're gonna be playing games all night. It's gonna get a little bit nutty. I only schedule up till about 4 a.m. because I assumed after 4 a.m. it was gonna be chaos. So whoever wants to show up is gonna show up. So and so we've got Adam Baird's gonna be on, or Adam Ellis is on his way. Gilby's on his way. He's gonna be playing, I think, some Dark Souls.
Of course. I mean, can he not be a cliche?
Yeah. That's the only game he knows how to play.
Yeah.
And and so I know Bernie's mentioned maybe coming by later tonight. We'll see. He's obviously in the middle of something very important. He's working on a very big project, and so we'll see how the laser team guys are going. At 3 o'clock, Daniel's going to jump in and play some fibbage
with Maggie.
With Maggie.
Friends.
And so that's pretty fun.
I love nap.
And
You're always napping on the like, no matter what, I feel like
that's nap time.
You're always napping.
Yeah.
But anyway, so thank you everyone again for donating. So we're at still $73,204. So we're looking for more donations to hit up 75,000. Once we get to 75,000, we're gonna have story time, and we should do that. Gus, can I borrow your credit card?
No, get away! Stop asking.
It's only 2,000 this
You
time.
have your own credit card.
That's less than 10,000.
When is Adam supposed to be here?
Adam. Gilby, I think around 4 or 5. I forget exactly.
He's after us.
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many Adams here at once.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out.
More Adams than you can shake a stick at.
We have a lot of Adams.
The most confusing part is both of our Adams work in the tech department.
And they're both big dudes.
Yeah, it's like, go talk to Adam. Which one?
Let's see here. Mika, what is your favorite video game? Is that weird?
This cross-platform.
MMHMM.
If we're gonna go like handheld, then Pokemon. If we're gonna go like old school, definitely Fighting Force.
Fighting Force
from back in the day. But currently, I really love Child of Light. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I do love that game.
I've heard really good things about that game.